This is Kadi Ferris reporting for the Transformative Education Drive at AUB. On the 4th of March, we hosted Professor David Hugh from Georgia Institute of Technology. Professor David is a winner of an Ig Nobel Prize in 2015. The Ig Nobel Prize is given to individuals who make people laugh, then make people think. In this report, I will be interviewing members from the audience. Yeah. Hi, is this your first time in Lebanon?
Yes, it is. I've never eaten so much in my entire life.
And how do you like Lebanon so far?
It's beautiful. Yesterday I went to Jeddah. Today I had literally hundreds of questions from 5 to 10-year-olds. They are so curious and so bold. It's great.
Okay, and so you felt like the audience's interaction with you was really good, right?
Yeah. It was, some of them had already read the book, but they're super curious and not afraid to ask questions. And the parents were also super nice to bring them.
And what intrigued you to pursue such a line of research?
I've always liked animals, and I like to answer questions about how they do things. So I basically apply engineering to animals. So we basically ask questions about how can a cat groom, how can mosquitoes fly through the rain, how do animals walk on water, and we see what the animals do, and then we can build things that are like what we see. And it's very satisfying because we get an understanding and then we can build things out of the what we see.
Okay. And what did it feel like to win an Ig Nobel Prize? What did it mean to you?
I still remember when they first called me telling me I won the Ig Nobel Prize, and I was just totally shocked. At first it's the only ceremony my wife and family have ever wanted to go to because there's a science opera and everything. And one thing I learned is basically really about science education. To get people to learn science, you have to be very sneaky. You have to sneak it into them. And if they're laughing, they're actually learning at the same time. And I thought that's a very powerful thing to basically sneak science into everyday life. So I was very honored to receive it.
Okay, last question. What do you think about our new initiative in AUB where we're going to bring an Ig Nobel Prize winner every year and you are our first one?
I think it could be a really good hit. The Ig Nobel Prizes, the people that follow them every year and love them. And people who haven't heard of them are in for a real treat. It's great because usually it's topics that the public could understand, but also has some really deep stuff behind it. So I think you folks can be the leaders in this because I think this is the first in the entire world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
much.
Bye-bye. Hi, how did you like the talk?
I thought it was wonderful. I go to a lot of lectures, but very few that are as good as that. What I really loved was how it was pitched, how it was designed for people as young as 5 and 6, up until people who are 50 and 60 and 70. And I loved the questions that the kids asked. The freshest, best questions really that I've heard after a lecture. So on point. It was wonderful.
And what part of the lecture intrigued you, his research topics?
Well, it's got to be the PP pipes. That was just fascinating. What is the mystery of 21 seconds? I don't know. I wanted to ask that question, but I didn't get the opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm Ali Ghraib and I'm in grade 3 in ACS.
Okay. And how was the talk? Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
What was probably the funniest part?
The funniest part was the last part where he was talking with the PP and the one where the rhino that took a lot, and then he said that his son took 21 seconds doing everything, and then he tried it and everything.
And do you think that was the funniest part, or was there something funnier?
I think that was the funniest part because he said that he did it in person.
Okay, thank you so much.
My name is Noura, and I'm in ACS, and I'm in grade 4A.
Okay, and how was the talk? Did you like it?
Yeah, but I didn't really understand a lot of things, but I tried to.
Did anything make you laugh in the talk?
Yeah.
And what made you laugh? What do you remember?
When I forgot which animal it was pooing. Yeah, that one.
Okay, thank you so much.
My name is Noor. I'm in ACS. I'm in 4th grade.
Okay, and what was your favorite part about the talk?
I liked when he was talking about cats and how their tongues work.
Okay, and what was something that you found very funny during the talk?
When he was talking about how animals pee, but I really thought it was interesting.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, how was the talk?
It was funny, to be honest, really funny. That was the important thing for me, since I love laughter.
Okay, and what would you say was the funniest part of the talk?
Funniest part of the talk, how he related this child, what his child did to the actual urination and style of urination. That was the funniest. Since we're gonna all have to pass through it one day.
Okay, and I have a question. Have you ever heard of the Ig Nobel Prize before?
No, I haven't heard of it, but now I've been introduced to it, and it's actually a really good idea.
Okay, and what was the best research outcome that intrigued you?
The best research outcome, I would say, would be the last part regarding the size of the urethra and the actual flow of water. That was the most interesting to me.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Kristen. I go to ACS Beirut, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Peter Aboud, and I go to ACS. I'm 11 years old, and I go to 5th grade.
And how did you guys like the talk? Did you find it funny?
Yes, and I also liked the facts. They were like so interesting, especially the one about the urine.
I thought it was really funny. He's really funny, and I also thought it was interesting because many people might have thought that the urine talk was like kind of ridiculous, but I thought it was actually really interesting, especially the funny part in it when the elephant was pooping, and it was a really funny video, and I started laughing really hard.
And so was that your favorite part during the talk?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Mine was also like pretty much the whole thing, because it never got boring really. It was really interesting.
Yeah,
and
me too.
Okay, thank you guys so much.
Julia Kaafarani, Sabis Adma, grade 5.
Okay, and how did you like the talk?
Pretty good.
And what was your favorite part?
The part where he explains how the ants were like cheese and how they were able to hook together.
Okay, and what part did you find was very funny? Or what made you laugh?
The elephant peeing.
Have you ever seen his book or have you read his book before?
Yes, 5 times.
Oh, 5 times, so you know all of it. What was your favorite part about the book?
The part with the elephant peeing.
And was the book very long, or would you tell other kids to read the book also?
Now, honestly, I find it a bit long, but I would tell people to read it.
Okay, thank you.